topic here is 57% of Republicans say dismantle U.S. Constitution and make Christianity national religion. Paul, I mean, Drew, have at it, man.
A public policy polling national survey conducted between February 20th and February 22nd of Republican voters found that an astonishing 57% of Republicans want to dismantle the Constitution and establish Christianity as the official national religion. Only 30% oppose making Christianity the national religion. Although the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment clearly states that, quote, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, GOP voters want to cast aside that provision and impose Christianity as the official American religion. While a number of red states have passed statutes forbidding the implementation of Islam-based Sharia law in their states, Republicans apparently have no misgivings about turning the United States into a Christian theocracy. The poll's crosstabs revealed that support for making Christianity the official religion is strongest among Mike Huckabee, 94%, Rick Perry, 83%, and Ben Carson, 78% supporters. Ben Carson is preferred presidential candidate of those who want to impose Christianity on the nation, with 24% support. Mike Huckabee and Scott Walker are tied for second place at 16%. Scott Walker, 35%, and Jeb Bush, 22%, are the leading candidates among GOP voters who do not want to establish a national religion. The PPP survey also found that two-thirds of Republican voters do not believe in global warming, and 49% do not believe in the theory of evolution. Not only do they wish to establish a national religion, but it appears that their version of Christianity is one that is at odds with the scientific consensus in climatology and biology. While a clear majority of Americans self-identify as Christians, most Americans outside the GOP would be uncomfortable with conservative dominionist theology. Dominionism calls for imposing a theocracy in America where Christianity is declared as the official religion and the nation is governed by, quote, biblical law. Republican voters seem all too eager to embrace dominionist theology, even though doing so would violate the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Freedom of religion is one of the bedrock principles established in our founding documents. Republican voters are gearing up to elect candidates who will undermine the First Amendment and take away our freedom of religion. Independents and Democrats must be prepared to stop any candidate who would dismantle the Establishment Clause, whether it be Mike Huckabee, Ben Carson, or one of the other GOP presidential candidates.
Thanks, Drew, for that. And you might as well keep on going from there. I like when you go with your views after you read. So go ahead, have at it.
Yeah, this was one that I had shared on Facebook back when this had first came out. I think I got it from Aaron Ra. But what bothers me the most about this, as I've said it before, is that this means that 57% of Republicans, and these are our fellow citizens, that don't even know what the Constitution stands for. And I remember Hitchens once saying on an interview he did, I think it was on Fox or something, we were talking about the National Day of Prayer, and he was arguing with the guy about it, and he said that if you don't know that the United States Constitution guarantees a separation of church and state, then you don't know anything. I mean, that's what the real problem is here. It's very clear that we have this. That's one of the main things that pisses me off when you hear people talking to some of these conservative runners and stuff like that. The first thing they ask when separation of church and state is mentioned, they say oh, where is that in the Constitution? Well, where is it? I don't remember that. How could you not know that? It's the first fucking amendment.
It's common sense. This is the shit that you learn in history class. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they want to dismantle it. They're saying, fuck it. Fuck the Constitution. We'll throw it away, and we'll become Saudi Arabia, except with Christianity. Like fucking morons. Because it really goes well wherever you see around the world where a theocracy is in place. It's always good for the citizens there, and it's always very, well done. Yeah. When religion's in charge, the country has no problems at all.
Drew and I just recently covered a video of a woman at CPAC saying, when they start taking away your religious liberties, what's next? She's like, they're going to start stoning gay people. I'm like, wait, what?
That's the opposite side of the spectrum there.
You say that people are going to react to you taking away their religious liberties by stoning gay people? Like that, wait a second, if we allowed you to have total religious freedom, you would be stoning gay people probably. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's only that our society looks down upon your, violent nature towards people that are different than you. That's the reason that you even feel like you have to bite your tongue at all. And even then, sometimes, as another video we covered, they don't bite their tongue. The KKK had like a recorded message, and it was like, we're thankful that basically all the police are killing all the black people because that's one less black person to worry about, blah blah. And they just straight up say it.
Yep.
They're not even trying to hide it.
It's
and a
not
lot
even
of
secret.
people, they're tired of being politically correct, which is actually being just correct in current society's like eyes. Like, you're not a piece of shit, because they don't want to be. They don't want to have to be correct. They want to be pieces of shit.
Correct, dude. Absolutely. And what I want to say here on this topic is, I've said this before, and I've said this multiple times, of course, is we see on a daily basis, how devout and fundamentalist Christians, I'm not speaking for the whole demographic of Christians out there, but you see these devout fundamentalist Christians becoming more extreme in their insane Christian views. We see this. Yeah. And what happens is, when you see secularism going up, you see people in support of liberal views, ideas. They're just going to become more extreme. I mean, like, we can look now in the media. We can look right now and look at the Monster energy drink lady, you know what I mean? Brian Fisher, Robertson, Huckabee. I mean, like, with his new book and shit like that, he left Fox News to become a presidential candidate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, and even, there you go, Monster drink, there you go, you're of the devil. and yes, we can't exclude fucking Fox News. Fox News, the shit they talk about, I think for the most part, people like us, we try to remain civil and calm over these insane views, but we still need people, the viewers out there, to share these stories, make videos, speak out against such hatred and the untrue. Okay, we have to speak out against the untrue. We need to promote critical thinking, skepticism, and most importantly, inquiry. We need to promote that. So,
I think knowledge and information is what's going to kill religion mostly. And the more you get it out there, and the more people actually know the truth of things, that's why. Of course, the Saudi government and other places don't want people to know what's going on. They try to restrict access.
And we see the statistics out there. We see the statistics out there. They're working. They're in our favor. They're getting better. We understand that. But before we end here, I really want to look at this one image real quick. And it's the image I've been showing this whole time in clips here. Is Mike Huckabee supporting establishing Christianity as a national religion.
Mike Huckabee.
94%
That's because Mike Huckabee is a fucking moron of epic proportions.
Yeah, he is, dude. Oh my God.
Dude, that is insanely high. I mean, some of the numbers I was reading in the thing, like 22% among some people, is like, that's already way too fucking high. 94%.
94%. You got to remember, it's probably Fox viewers, and they're probably over 70 years old. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, anytime I ever am at a family get together or something, and I hear somebody praising Mike Huckabee, I'm like, okay, done.
Also, I want to put out there to make sure that people understand that this is a Republican poll. It's not like Democratic.
If you ask them like,
should
kids stay off your grass, it would get 100%.
Right.
It's you're asking freaking people what you already know they're gonna give you the answer to, and that's why you get such a high result. If I was to ask the chat room, like, how many of you enjoy online internet shows about skepticism? I wonder what the percentage is going to be. It's going to be pretty fucking high. Well, we do get the occasional hater, but guess what? We love you too.
True. We do. So pretty much what you're saying is the polling, the people that they're asking these things, and we're talking about a lot of plastic-covered couches and Murder, She Wrote. That's what you're talking about.
Exactly. Angela Lansbury is like, in big paintings on the wall. Yeah. Oh,
Matlock every night.
And Perry Mason. Perry Mason.
Perry Mason. Yeah.
He always gets his man, but he's too fat to chase him.
All right. That being said, guys, nice run at this topic here, man. I think we covered a lot of good points. So